Imagine a world where social hierarchy is dictated not by wealth or status, but by biological imperative and the primal pull of the rival dynamic. You are thrust into the high-stakes environment of the Knot Club, a sanctuary for those who seek connection beyond traditional boundaries, only to find yourself locked in a tense, electric standoff with an alpha who views you as both his greatest challenge and his only equal. But when you discover that this rivalry isn't just about dominance, but about a forbidden attraction that threatens to shatter the carefully constructed walls of your independence, you realize that submission isn't about weakness, it's about trusting someone enough to let them see the strength you've been hiding. Welcome to Knot Club Rival, the pulse-pounding, spicy, and deeply strategic installment in Ansley Ellis's Omegaverse saga. If you love rival alpha tropes, stranger-to-lovers dynamics, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching protagonists navigate a hostile social landscape through grit, ingenuity, and superior passion, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in romantic fiction, blending the visceral heat of biological attraction with the profound weight of emotional vulnerability. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's accidental encounter with his rival, thrusting him into a race against time to maintain his composure before the instant attraction between them spirals out of control. The atmosphere is thick with the scent of pheromones and tension, the static of unspoken words, and the creeping dread and anticipation of knowing that every glance is a claim that feels dangerously real. Ellis excels at capturing the psychological pull of forbidden desire, making every moment of resistance feel like a futile struggle against an inevitable magnetic force. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular protective alpha trope and the brilliant opposites attract dynamic. This isn't just about finding love, it's about navigating a relationship built on power imbalances, ancient instincts, and an undeniable soul-deep connection. Watching the protagonist challenge his partner's authority, forge a tentative trust amidst the chaos, and completely shock arrogant elites with their stubborn refusal to be broken is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the romance to life, perfectly capturing the deep, rumbling voices of the alpha heroes and the breathless tension of the protagonists, making every intimate moment feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular suspense and the romantic tension, the soul of Knot Club lies in its characters and the heavy burden of truth. The protagonist isn't just a victim of fate, he is a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of accepting a love that demands everything. The emotional anchor of the story is the fierce, complicated bond between the leads, a relationship built on shared trauma and a mutual desire to protect each other from a world that wants to control them. The audiobook format elevates these intimate moments, making the quiet conversations in the dark feel just as impactful as the explosive, heart-pounding confrontations with the past. As the plot accelerates toward its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major threat reveals itself, targeting both partners, forcing them into a desperate, high-stakes confrontation. The finale is a breathtaking display of emotional courage, strategic brilliance, and raw, unbridled passion. They don't just survive the assault, they embrace their destiny, delivering a deeply satisfying, emotionally resonant, and incredibly steamy payoff that cements their bond forever. Not Club Rival is a triumph of the Omegaverse romance genre. It is smart, spicy, and unapologetically intense. Ansley Ellis has crafted a debut that perfectly captures the thrill of being claimed by a monster, or rather, loving the man who helps you fight them. Plug in your headphones, lock your doors, and join the journey. The rules are unnatural, but their love is real.